Hi, I am Pamela and I am a doctor. This is my friend Eileen and she is a biomedical engineer. A biomedical engineer is a person who can work in different places. For example, hospital, industries, companies, and I am academic institutions. She design and develop medical devices and equipment that improve the quality of medical care. He works focus on creating innovation that help doctors, such as artificial organs or advanced diagnostic machines. Eileen's day usually starts at 4 a.m. She works out and then takes a shower. At 6 a.m. she eats breakfast and checks emails from hospital or medical companies and reviews comment on the device she was deployed. At 7 a.m. she goes to her office. She spends most of the morning in the lab. Will she test projects or fine-tunes these things? Around noon, she meets with medical professionals to design their needs and see how her innovation can help them. In the afternoon, she comes back and improves her design based on feedback from the day. And she often works late to ensure the equipment is functional and safe. She goes home around 7 p.m. and that every day.
Hi, I am Eileen, and as Pamela already mentioned it, I am a biomedical engineer. This is my friend Abigail. She is an architect. An architect is a person who plans, designs, and directs the construction and maintenance of buildings, developments, series, and structures of various kinds that are functional, safe, and visually appealing. Their work involves a balance between creativity and engineering, which ensures that their designs are both practical and beautiful. Abigail usually starts her day at 5 a.m. She does yoga and then takes a shower. At 7 a.m. she has breakfast and at 8 a.m. she starts her day at work. She checks ideas for her current projects and then reviews blueprints and structural plans. Mid-morning, she goes to meetings with clients or construction crews, and she ensures that designs are executed as planned. After lunch, she usually visits construction sites to check on progress and make necessary adjustments. Around 6 p.m., she returns home.
Hi, I'm Abigail and I'm an architect, as Eileen has already mentioned. This is our friend Pamela. She's a neurosurgeon. A neurosurgeon is a doctor who specializes in pathologies of the nervous system, with the necessary knowledge to treat diseases related to the brain, spine, and peripheral nerves. She diagnoses and treats patients. She helps them recover from illness or manage chronic diseases. Her job requires quick decision making, deep medical knowledge, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. Pamela's routine starts early, usually before dawn, when she makes morning rounds at the hospital. When she has time in the mornings, she walks her dog and gives lectures. She usually arrives at work at 6 a.m., checks on her patients, reviews the treatments, and adjusts medications as needed. During the day, she consults with other doctors and performs medical procedures, sometimes in the operating room. In the afternoon, she attends meetings or medical conferences to stay up to date on new treatments. At night, she returns to her patients and makes sure they are stable before her long shift ends. She has very difficult and non-routine days, as her days depend on her patients.
A neuroscience is as important as biomedical engineer because both am concerned with biomedical. Being a neuroscience is a more stressful than being an architect because the neuroscience can fail in a surgery. A neuroscience is more important than an architect because the neuroscience helps save lives.
Being a biomedical engineer is as fun as being an architect because they both make designs. Being a biomedical engineer is less difficult than being a neurosurgeon because the biomedical engineer only develops new technological devices for the doctor. Being a biomedical engineer is more interesting than being a neurosurgeon because the biomedical engineer knows more about the future of medical technology.
An architect is more creative than a biomedical engineer because the architect world has a more creative approach. Being an architect is as difficult as being a biomedical engineer because both know more than one discipline. Being an architect is more relaxed than being a neurosurgeon because the architect doesn't need to be locked up to work.
Being a nurse is the best because it's the profession in which you earn the most money. Being a nurse is the most difficult because a life depends on you. Being a nurse is the most easy job because you can only work in a hospital.
Being a biomedical engineer is the most interesting job because it combines her knowledge of technology with its application in medicine. Being a biomedical engineer is the most impactful job because the creation of new devices helps improve the lives of many. Being a biomedical engineer is the most technical.
Being an architect is the freest job because you can work at different times and places. Being an architect is the most fun job because you get to explore new places when you work. Being an architect is the most varied job because it has different disciplines in which you can work.